Hello, ladies and gentlemen. The Blue Hedgehog 2010 here. This is the part where I realize that my mic has gone mute at this point, and for whatever reason, I've actually figured that I was still switching back and forth between the walkthrough. It's a spoiler-free walkthrough, so it doesn't go into greater detail on what is to be ahead. And so at this point, I was looking for some things that the website has told me to do while acting. It has find the things that the website has listed for me to find while looking like an idiot, looking around like an idiot while doing so. So at this point, I'm still just, you know, shifting back and forth between the game and the web page, and eventually I went back into the taxidermy room. Yeah, see, I really don't know why I spent a lot of time goofing, just putzing around over here, but eventually I find myself into the taxidermy room where I have to find two more objects: a wood bucket and eventually some glass eyeballs. And I want to say, ladies and gentlemen, that this game really does have a good atmosphere, and it has a really good chilling it does leave a good chilling impression, and I really do enjoy this game so far. Again, it may seem like that not really like too much into this game due to the commentary, but here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. I actually kind of find it hard to commentate while I'm actually doing I find it hard to commentate, while I'm doing a live playthrough most of the time. Like it's weird because like beforehand, when I got started recording my first Let's Play on the channel, which was Sonic Generations for the PC back in 2011, I actually found it difficult to do post commentary, and now that I've actually been going through at least 2 years of post commentary with the SOL gamers, I now find it difficult to commentate while doing a live playthrough. Maybe it's because it doesn't require too much of a hassle to play a game while commentating at the same time. I really don't know the full answer to that, but yeah. So, like I said before, ladies and gentlemen, this is a blind playthrough, so I don't know where I'm getting myself into. And of course, I'm using a spoilers-free walkthrough, and I realize that you know, again, acting like a fool. Like this game is huge, ladies and gentlemen. Like you get lost in this game so many times, so many times. But here, eventually, I find out that hey, this is where I need to be, and I go back out for whatever reason. So eventually, I honestly, it's so weird doing a post commentary at this point just because I forgot to unmute my mic. This is ridiculous, and I do apologize for this inconvenience, ladies and gentlemen, but it's just something that I can't really control. And something I have to just learn when I record again. Um, Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, really not much else to really say. Um, so I guess I'll go into with what's been on my mind. So ever since I started to work at Walmart as a cart pusher, I've been getting these. I've been getting some pretty good hours, and but my schedule has been kind of screwy. It's gotten to the point to where I was honestly thinking about switching my schedule a bit. And it sucks because it seems like something I really don't want to do, but at the same time, it's like now that I'm working, I'm barely finding any time or motivation to actually record video games for my channel. Even on my days off, like when I get off work, I really don't want to do anything. I kind of just want to lay down, relax, maybe crack a bottle of Pepsi or two, um, just to enjoy myself. And at this point in time of this recording, ladies and gentlemen, it is my day off. So yeah, I'm resting. I'm getting some real good deserved rest here. And this is the part where I realize how to utilize a chainsaw. I think. It's funny because it took me a while to figure it out, despite reading the instructions on how to wield it. And so you literally had to really press the shift key to bring out your chainsaw. And once I figured that out, ladies and gentlemen, oh boy, some new options opened up for me. So yeah, we bump into this old guy here, and he has some interesting things to say, but you know, it's whatever. At any rate, so going back into the topic of me shifting my schedule around for my channel, I don't know if I'm 100% sure on it, but it may, it's more than likely going to take effect if I do finally decide on it. Because what I was planning on doing, ladies and gentlemen, is changing from my uploads from Mondays through Fridays to Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So there would be like no videos on Tuesdays or Thursdays. And what that would mean, ladies and gentlemen, is that Retro Gaming Thursdays would be completely axed. And as much as I really don't want to do that, you know, it's something that I need to get myself comfortable to, where I can record, I can edit, and do all these things I enjoy doing on top of working. And that's just something I'm gonna have to work out for myself in the end. But yeah, so we bump into this girl who happens to be missing her eyeballs. We can't really go into this room. So at this point in time, this is where I do a bit of wandering around, switching back and forth between the walkthrough and the game. Um, so yeah, at this point in time, I still have like 14 minutes to actually, well, actually not even. I have like maybe 9 minutes left into the recording until I realize, oh shit, my mic was mute. So yeah, this game as a whole, ladies and gentlemen, is pretty tricky. Like it is the atmosphere is a lot better than what Eve presented, and that's not saying that Eve was a terrible game by any means necessary. I really did enjoy Eve for what it was, but I kind of enjoy Mad Father as much as I enjoy Eve. This has a better first impression on me than what Eve has ever done. So, I think at this point in time, ladies and gentlemen, I make a sudden realization that I have a bucket and that I should fill it with water. And, me being a dunce that I am, I think, oh, well has water. But then I realized as soon as I close the menu, which is about 3 seconds from now, I believe, yeah, see, there's water right there. I had a bit of a dipshit moment, but, I eventually figured it out. But yeah, no, it does feel good to work again, ladies and gentlemen. I'm actually trying to put whatever money I can to aside so I can afford better equipment in terms of recording, and just trying to upgrade my PC to where I can record things without having to struggle. And it just feels good having a job because now I can finally pay rent to help my brothers out, and it's a wonderful feeling. It really is a great feeling. So we go in, and we hear the same woman that happens to be crying about her missing eyeballs. So what we need to do, ladies and gentlemen, is, well, we did find some eyeballs in a taxidermy room. So how about uncovering this hole and actually dropping the eyeballs in there? Gotta examine the hole first, though. So yeah, at this point you would hear me reading the lines here, ladies and gentlemen, but since this is post-commentary, it kind of be a bit redundant to be reading the subtitles when it's already there and you can read it for yourself. Now, I do have mixed opinions about this whole reading subtitles and all that, um, especially when Kits gets on my case about it during the commentaries on the SOL Gamers channel. Which, by the way, if you haven't been tuning in, currently Sin and Punishment is playing. You should probably check that out if you like Sin and Punishment. We also have another game lined up, ready to roll. I just need to get around to editing some more videos for it and uploading it. But that'll be for another time, ladies and gentlemen. So you should check out the SOL Gamers if you haven't yet. We've been almost commentating for at least 2 years now, and presenting content on a channel. So we're actually really psyched about that. So this is a really big moment for us as a whole. So yeah, after dropping the eyeballs down the hole, we should go back to visiting that girl in the cell and see what she has to say to us. Locked from the inside. So she finds her eyes. And I have a feeling that something else would happen if you happen to drop down the hole yourself and not just the eyeballs. So she's really happy about finding her eyes. And to be honest, ladies and gentlemen, this sprite kind of reminds me of that girl from Eve. Now, I think she has the same name, Maria. I think it's Maria. I'm not too sure. But yeah, so we get a gem out of it, and we pull this lever to open the doors. Those gigantic doors that is just right there in front of us. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, once we actually go through those doors, another interesting thing will happen. And yeah. I thought I could chop down those barrels. So we're going to keep going. We're going to keep looping here because this is how the game rolls now. Just keep looping around. And I noticed that girl there. So we speak to the woman. And she looks a little depressed, a little worried. And, you know... So yeah, I mean, it's interesting. Well, so now she's following us, and we're just going to keep looping around, so we might as well exit outside. If we can speak to her. And, yeah, so apparently she wants to go home or go outside or do something. Which, being stuck in this, large basement, you should probably go outside. So the easiest way to get rid of this woman, ladies and gentlemen, is actually going right outside of here, actually. Go through the corridor. And as soon as you pass one of the pillars, the woman will disappear. Just like that. And it's weird because then, this cutscene starts to play and we actually take row of another person for the time being. And it's weird. This part kind of freaked me out at first because it's like I couldn't really do anything. It was weird. But, this is where we actually find something interesting, as if it hasn't really, has, not like it's been obvious already. Obvious is the word I've been looking for. But yeah, it turns out that Aya's father is indeed a mad father. Just as the title suggests, actually. So you control the woman up to this point of the cutscene, so we can't really escape him. But yeah, at this point, ladies and gentlemen, this is where I realized that the recording is cut out. And I will have to leave you right here, ladies and gentlemen. So I will go back to live commentary here in a bit. And I just realized my mic was muted. That's, oh my god. How much of this did I miss out on? Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, fuck me, ladies and gentlemen. I guess, let me save here. So, here's the problem, ladies and gentlemen. You will be able to see the gameplay, but not hear much commentary because I was a dipshit that forgot to turn on my mic after I was done, you know, with things. Yeah, that. So, like, I was clearing my nostrils because I still have, like, a bit of a stuffy nose going on here. But, we've reached the time limit, the end of our first session of Mad Father. The next time we meet, uh, we will uncover more of Mad Father. So until then, ladies and gentlemen, I'm the Blue Hedgehog 2010. As always, happy gaming, my friends.